everybody, and welcome to today's video. It's been a long time since you saw me filming in the chicken house, and today I'm going to clean out the chicken house and just spruce things up a little bit for the winter time. It's a beautiful day here in Pennsylvania. It's about in the upper 40s, maybe 50 degrees, and it's a perfect time to winterize and to get those last minute projects finished. So I can't wait to share with you how it looks before and after, and I think that Mildred and Nanny will love it too. I haven't been filming out here for a long time. It just seems like I was so busy doing other things. I'm down to 2 chickens. As you know, I gave a few of my chickens to my grandchildren, and they love them dearly. But come spring, we're gonna have a whole new flock. I'm really excited for that. I always love having chicks in the about February to March. We have them in the house, and they stay in the house for 2 months until they're old enough to come out in the chicken house. Many people ask me so many questions about my chicken house and how to raise chickens. As you know, I'm very old-fashioned. The chickens that I have are basically, these are the Rhode Island Red, and then there's the other one called the Golden Buff. I think it's Buff, something like that. But the Rhode Island Reds are bred for cold temperatures. I don't use a heat lamp. I don't do any of that. Now my water does freeze, but I always give fresh water a few times a day. It creates more work, but I really enjoy coming out here in the wintertime. It just gives you a little bit of exercise and some fresh air. I don't use heat lamps. I don't do any of that. When it's dead in the wintertime, we will use a lot of straw, and the chickens are very warm that way. Back in the 1800s, they didn't have electricity, and they didn't have heat lamps and all of that. Animals adapt very well, especially if you have an animal that is bred for the cold weather. Don't mind it one bit, the cold temperatures. All right, enough of talking, and let me get cleaning. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my broom and wipe down all the cobwebs. And then basically, I'm gonna do the layering system. And what that means is, I put bedding on, and we just keep adding fresh bedding all winter long. And then in the spring, we do a huge clean out. So the bedding goes into the chicken run, and then every spring, I take all of the bedding that was decomposed, and that is actually my compost I use for the garden. Right now, the garden has about 4 inches of leaves on it, so we don't really put any more shavings on it, and then I wait in the spring and do that. In the wintertime right here, I will hang a bucket with some water in it. That way, if it's really cold, they don't even have to leave their pen. Straw, which is really good in the wintertime. I will add more straw as the temperatures get colder. My chickens actually can get really hot really quick. Then when they sleep side by side, and a lot of times they'll scratch the shavings off if it's too hot, if they get too hot. And then in the wintertime, when it's cold, they will actually bed down into the straw, and this maintains their body heat. So chopped straw is really great to get. And it makes the chicken house so clean and inviting and fresh for the chickens. And believe it or not, chickens love a clean chicken house. They're just like you and I. Chickens not only are amazing pets, they're also very beneficial because they give you eggs, which gives you protein, which helps you out. Also, chickens, they eat all kinds of scraps from the table. I feed them all kinds of leftovers. The only things I don't feed them are, I don't feed them meat, and I don't feed them citrus. The reason why I don't feed them meat is if a chicken is fed a lot of meat, they can tend to pick on each other. That just seems to be a thing, a trait that I have a problem with, and so do a lot of other people who have chickens. But I give them everything else, all kinds of table scraps, and they love it. Now, just don't forget, you have it in your pocket. I've done that a few times. Wow, that didn't take long at all. It took about 10 seconds after I walked away. They're gonna be busy scratching now. I gotta close the door, or they'll scratch all of that out. So what they're looking for is seed heads, and they will find some in with the straw. All right, let's close the door before they start scratching it all outside. Oh yeah, keep calm and cluck on. That's a pretty good saying. Chicks with an attitude. I like that too. Wow, perfect. Just like that. And Scott is using a battery operated hedge sweep. So he's gonna go as low as he can. It's just like giving a haircut. Oh, this is perfect. Wow, that made a huge difference. Just like that. That's how you get work done real fast. Many hands make light work. Take care, everyone. See you guys tomorrow. Bye. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Hi everybody, and welcome to today's video. It's crazy out here. If you like videos like these, why don't you check out all these down below? Yes, look, all of them down below right here. I have a playlist of everything you need to know about the video you just seen.